Welcome to another episode of Picks. I am in the zone right now. I am going to win. I am ready to go. And I know Jesse isn't, so let's just get us started with some college football. Oklahoma versus Kansas.
How was last week? You start off with this, you gotta go back. How
Well,
are
I'm
we
not I'm
sitting?
not able to count it
Why not?
cuz I don't have time. You think I'm just don't have anything going on? Anyways, Oklahoma versus Kansas.
Oklahoma.
Um I also picked Oklahoma, you little copier. Next matchup, Tennessee taking on Kentucky.
Ooh. I say Tennessee.
I also went Tennessee. Joe Milton's going to bounce back after that loss to Alabama last week, officially eliminating them from playoff contention. Ohio State taking on Wisconsin. Ohio State got a big win last week. Can they keep it going?
Buckeyes.
According to you, they can, and I also think they can. And I just want to point something out that I just noticed. What is your headlines? Why does it say boss? You're not the boss of anything. I can't even hear you.
I'm pretty sure I'm
Oh,
beating you, and you're not willing to count it up and tell everybody
wait.
the
No,
score.
you were not the boss. You were not the boss. Oregon State taking on Arizona.
Hmm. I'm gonna say Oregon State. The Beavs.
I also
Stop
went.
changing my deal. Stop
I'm not
changing
changing.
it.
What deal?
Yeah. Hmm.
Keep crying, little boy, little guy. Next matchup,
Come on, Smalls.
Pittsburgh taking on Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, Notre Dame.
I went with the Fighting Irish as well. Um, Indiana taking on number 10 Penn State. Will they bounce back? I think so.
Indiana, Penn State, Penn State. Where are you at? I am gonna have to go with Penn State. What are they? The Nittanies, whatever they. What's their? They're not
The
the
Nittany
Panthers.
Lions.
The Nittany. What is that? What kind of lion is that?
A
Can you please?
Nittany one.
Yeah. Please inform me. What is that?
BYU, the Cougars, taking on the Texas Longhorns.
Hook 'em horns.
I also went with Texas. This one, number 1, Georgia, taking on Florida in the swamp. No, I'm just kidding. They play that at a neutral site. Um, I will let you pick first because I've already written down my pick and I don't want you copying.
Georgia, Florida, huh? Give me the Bulldogs.
You take the Bulldogs. I got the Gators.
Wow.
Upset of the week. Brock Bowers is hurt for Georgia. Their most crucial offensive weapon. Um,
Yeah.
Carson Beck hasn't played in a rivalry game this big. It's going to be a huge atmosphere. It's going to be an amazing game. And Florida snaps that win streak and possibly snaps the three-peat chances.
I don't
Number
see that.
20, Duke, taking on 18, Louisville.
Hmm. At Louisville. That's a tough one. Man, I'm going to have to say Plummer's going to take Duke for a ride.
Oh my gosh. Okay, sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. Riley Leonard throws 8 touchdowns, guaranteed. Oregon at Utah, game of the week.
Oh, game of
Oregon
the week, huh?
versus Utah. I got the Utah Utes dominating the Ducks. I don't mean like dominating.
Oh,
Like
not
they're just gonna
not.
dominate them.
They're just gonna dominate, not dominate. Quack quack. The
You're
flying
going
V
with
is gonna take it right down the center of the
you're
Utah
going that's
Army.
hockey. Okay?
Yeah,
At least know the
they're a
sport
duck.
you're in.
They're a duck.
At least
They're
at
ducks. Will you
least
stop? You're
know the
causing me to
sport.
have cross-eye problems here.
At least know the sport you're in. You go with Bubbles the duck.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, of course you do. You little
Yep.
boy. Buccaneers taking on the Bills. We both picked the Bills. Um, was said earlier. Jets taking on the Giants. Battle for New York. Jets are on a winning streak coming off their bye. I think they get it done. What was that sigh for? Are you mad that
Just
the Packers lost last week? Are you mad that the Packers lost that week last week to the
no.
Broncos? Are you mad the
I'm gonna say
Broncos won? Are
Jets.
you mad the Broncos destroyed the Packers?
Tyson, let's go over a game that you didn't cover. Okay. Let's check this game that you didn't cover. K State, TCU. How did that
Okay.
play out for you? How did that
Um,
play out for you?
we got the Eagles taking on the Commanders.
Eagles, Commanders, huh? Man, the Eagles lost to the Jets. That's what scares me. Eagles.
Eagles. I also went the Eagles. Next up we got the Jaguars and the Steelers.
You bounce around so much.
I'm doing it in order. Keep
Your
crying.
order is wrong.
Maybe yours is wrong.
I'm gonna say Lawrence is gonna take old Pickett for a ride. I take Jags
I
or
also took
Jacksonville.
the Jags. Ravens, Cardinals. No, Rams, Cowboys. Sorry.
You are bouncing around now on purpose.
Rams, Cowboys.
In
Rams
Dallas.
haven't looked bad this year, but I got
No,
them Dallas
Dallas.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we got the Vikings taking on the Packers, and I'm not trying to say this to be offensive or mean to you, but the Packers suck. Like they are very bad.
I know they let the
And,
Broncos beat them.
and they're not going to win this week. I
Packs.
don't think they win the rest of the year. And that's saying something cuz they have to play the Bears still again. So, I don't know. Who do you got?
I'm gonna take Packs.
Yeah, sure you are. Easy win for me. I'll just give that one to myself already. Falcons taking on the Titans. Will Bijan Robinson play? I don't know. But the Titans, they look like as good as the Packers are. So I'm gonna take the Falcons.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
I'm gonna go Tennessee.
Tennessee, what a liar. It's an easy win for me already. Next up we got the Patriots coming off a huge win. Bill Belichick's 300th career win, taking on the Dolphins, who haven't beat a team over 500 in over 390 days.
Dolphins. Come on, Mac Jones lover.
I also picked the Dolphins. There was this thing I saw where it was like the Dolphins haven't beat like a playoff team or like a good team in over like 390 days.
I know
Isn't
they
that
didn't.
crazy?
They really haven't played anybody this year.
Yeah, I mean the only teams they've played, and I mean okay, Dolphins haven't beaten a team with a winning record in 390 2 days. That's saying something. Potential frauds, possibly? Maybe.
Well,
I
do
don't
they
see them.
do they not have that good hard of a schedule? Because
I
they're having
mean,
a pretty good season.
yeah, they've played teams like the
Denver.
Broncos. I'll be honest, they
uh,
played the Broncos.
they
Saints, Colts.
Giants. Giants aren't very good. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I'd like to
Saints,
see when
Colts.
they beat them.
I don't think they will.
Saints,
We'll see.
Colts.
I
Of
went with the
course.
Colts because of what's been going on in New Orleans. Chris Olave getting arrested. Um,
Is he going to be able to play,
well, he went
or
like
did they suspend him?
I don't know what they're doing yet, but all I know is he went like 70 in a 20, which isn't good.
So what kind of ticket would that be, Tyson?
Huh?
What kind of ticket would that be?
I don't know. An arrestable one?
An arrestable one.
Well, obviously, because they
Man,
arrested him. But it's kind of funny. I saw something. It says Henry Ruggs and Chris Olave, former teammates with Derek Carr, he drove them crazy so much that they had to find a way to get off the team. And
I'm going to
that's
take
just
Indiana.
what? Indianapolis?
Indianapolis. Yeah.
Such a weirdo. Uh Next up we got the Panthers, the only winless team taking on the Texans in Rookie of the Year favorite CJ Stroud. I got the Texans dominating, sending the Panthers to 0-6.
You're they are 0-6.
They're 0-5.
They are
Are they?
0-6.
Oh, they're 0-6. They are 0-6.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh.
Sometimes people accidentally mess up when they talk. You hear me? Stop crying about it
It's
and
in
just
the
answer the
air today.
question.
It's in the air today. I'm going to say Houston.
Okay, taken next is the Browns taking on the Seahawks. I was gonna go Browns. They didn't look that good against the Colts, though. I'd taken the Seahawks.
There for a while, I thought they were going to be okay this year, and then they kind of let the
Who?
Pittsburgh beat them.
Oh,
I'm going to say Seahawks.
okay, another copycat pick. This
Yep.
one possibly could be the game of the week. I got the Bengals and the 49ers. I got the Bengals winning against the 49ers because the 49ers have been struggling recently, and I don't see them getting any better.
McCaffrey's back though.
McCaffrey was back last week.
He was back last week. Did he play very good? Apparently not.
Does that mean he's going to play very good against a better team
Yeah,
than the
he's gonna
Vikings?
he's gonna play very good. He's gonna be better this week, and I'm gonna take San
Well,
Francisco.
I mean, he didn't have that
San
bad of a
Fran.
game. He had 45 yards and a touchdown.
Yep, San Fran.
Okay, that's definitely already a win for me. Next up, we got the Chargers taking on the Bears.
Oh my goodness. Chargers.
Chargers. I also took the Chargers. I don't see Tyson Bagent doing it again. Next up, Chiefs taking on the Broncos.
Chiefs. For sure.
I also picked the Chiefs. One thing I'm wondering is why did they schedule the Bears to play on prime time, especially
I
against the
don't know.
Chargers?
I
Um,
don't know. That's gonna be a
Ravens
boring game.
taking Ravens taking on the Cardinals. It's going to be a game full of bad coaching. Ravens Cardinals will hopefully not be.
Baltimore.
I also take the Ravens after their crushing of the Lions. And
Copycat.
speaking of the Lions, we have them playing the Raiders. I think they bounce back after getting absolutely decimated last week.
Yes, I agree. What did you do,
I don't know what just happened.
Tyson? What did
I
you
don't know what
do?
just fell. I have no clue what just happened, but we finished our picks, and I can say that I am going to do the best this week. And
So
you
when are
won.
you gonna tell me? When are you gonna tell me like the where we're at standing wise?
Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'll count it
I
next
think there's a
time.
reason why. The reason
There's
why.
no reason why.
I'm pretty sure.
Why don't you just be quiet?
See, you are able to make one of them quiet, anyways.